feature today. I'm sure you're very happy, and you're going to tell him that by whooping and clapping.
I'm going to use this camera, hopefully, as my mic, since it's not working, but we'll see how we go. First of all, I have been doing the movies now for about 15 years. My cameras are dying, my computer's dying. This visit will be probably my last time filming because I don't have any money to upgrade. So, but my films will be there forever. This one, it's a bit of a lesson in life. It's called Youth Passes, something I didn't realise until I had passed and I was old. Sitting at my local cafe, I see a girl flashing her breasts at the road workers. She sees me and laughs, and the clouds move and the sun floods. While a poor wretch wanders by my seat, eyeing the ashtrays in the gutter for the butts he might squeeze out for that one last smoke until there's no more and he has to search again to find some goddamn relief. Dole or pension is always next week, and the busker juggler, either too hungry or stoned to juggle cleverly, pretends each miss, each drop is part of the act. You save your silver change for the beggars. The filthy fat guy sits an unloved Buddha outside the bread shop. The skinny busker sings his heart out. He once had a hit record, but all the money he made went up his arm. And the youth pass like a living gallery, tattoos forever on young skin that will fade and wrinkle as their youth passes. Okay, folks. Some new poems, I call them my Newstead Set, and it's more than just a town. Newstead, when we did have a poetry reading up there, we called it Byron's Seat. Now why is that? Well, Byron was a young man when his dad died and he got his lordship, settled with his mum to Newstead Abbey. So I was wrapped when I found the town of Newstead. Okay. You get a lot of time on your hands when you're old and wonderful, and I just see this one. I like drawing too. Anyway, time to hand. Passing time's relentless tick-tock counts in my new old age my once strong body of rock cracking. To slow the ongoing dutiful clock, I draw memories I'd otherwise forgotten. Of joys, loved ones, injustice drenched, unlocked. In the reverie of my pencil line, defining the grace of limbs inclined towards the bountiful sun above. Noon streams sweet light on folio, guiding my hand to the window to bring life to one moment, forever. Drawing, I help passing time, fixing one tick-a-tock in my design, pencil in hand to paper, a moment still. Let then, when I am long past, these drawn moments remain, to amuse in times to come, of times gone. This one I really like because it refers to my favourite short story writer, Liam O'Flaherty, 1732. This is from his short story, The Tramp. But, you'll see, it's called First Impressions. Picking a spud from the bag, a big bag bought in a trust box outside the Smeaton Hotel. At the sink, ready to scrub and peel, I stopped, recoiled. The black eyes of this strange spud stared at me. I saw Liam O'Flaherty's tramp, clear as a photo, grubby and red and lumpy as his Smeaton potato. How unattractive a spud, I thought. Then thought again of Liam's tale, of the meeting of a free spirit and the woe-begone poorhouse men. Well, Liam, I mused, we shall see if this ugly spud will turn out tasty. The first test was in the scrubbing and peeling, the walls and eyes and lumps, disrobed, milky as the dawn of day, oil salted on a hot oven tray, till upon my plate, as the sun slid away, I dined on my eyesore spud, discovering the delicious flavour hidden in the grubby heart, in the heart of the grubby, red and lumpy Smeaton spud. Trees. I am in awe of trees. The orchestra of birds and wind through leaves, humbled by the girth of ancient gums, inspired by eucalyptus green and sun, thrilled by the creatures that call trees home, despairing for our creatures as forests are cut down. What did trees do but provide shelter and food? What did trees do to serve disrespect and death? Ignorant that trees provide the air we breathe. Ignorance and greed has brought Earth to her knees. Aware of climate change too late to prevent the tipping point. Now we desperately plant millions of trees, the beautiful old beings we destroyed. We now need to save our lives. I love the man in this poem. Grandfather Nichols, my maternal grandfather. My maternal grandfather Nichols, proud of his head full of hair and thick moustache, a tall man considered handsome and rather flash. He read aloud from books I couldn't grasp, a child in awe of Grandpa's chocolatey voice. Age 3 to 7 years, sent each summer to Stratford to convalesce from bouts of glandular fever. On Grandpa's knee, overlooking the Avon River, he taught me the alphabet and how to read. My life of free poetry, he planted the seed. Grandpa told me often this town and river are named after Stratford on Avon in Old England, where Shakespeare, the world's greatest poet, was born. Of his friendship with our own Henry Lawson, the people's poet, his stories at the heart of the nation. Carrying his swag with the wise poet on the road, panning enough gold to buy a ring for his bride, shearing 100 sheep before he got tired. Granny would tut-tut and say, "Good heavens, Dad," putting your silly stories in the head of the lad. I cannot recall the years of my illness, yet clear as light, the trips on the train and Stratford coming into sight, Grandpa and Granny meeting me at the station, her lemonade and biscuit treats, Grandpa's pipe smoking, just the medicine for a fertile young mind awaking. Silence. Palpable thick silence diminishes this native bush. No wind blows, no bees buzz, no birds sing, no sound in this chilled empty space. Winter now, for song come spring I must wait. As much as silence is golden, so can silence be deafening. No one appreciates silence as the deaf, clever souls who bring other senses into being. I think of my hour before sleep, stilling mind, sinking into the quiet deep, aware only of the peace silence brings, aware how often silence stings. Silence can deliver joy or despair. Sounds add body to the air. In the city, traffic's cacophony. In the bush, the avian symphony. Allowing silence into our life gives room for spirit to grow, gives room for others to speak. Kin to silence, listening is all we seek. Okay. Oh, just a couple more. Now this one, oh boy, I love the country up where I am now. It's old gold mining country, ravaged as hell, but nevertheless it's ancient. And on my trip from my town to the next town, I go across something called the Mortlock floodplain, and it's surrounded by these very beautiful ancient volcanoes, now just round breasts, really. River gums remember. On the banks of the flooding Loddon River, ravaged amidst the gold-raked land, stands gnarled old Mother River Gum, witness to all before white men came. Surviving drought, fire, flood and virus miners, home to insects and avian beauties nesting, the river drains the great Mortlock floodplain, ringed by the breasts of volcanic spirits now still. Campbelltown to Clunes, Gum sentinels remember, the earth god's swollen breasts spitting flaming rocks, seeding the floodplain for an eternity of damp sleeping. Mother Earth's round breasts remain vistas of beauty. The venerable gums know the natural balance of country, out of kilter since white man came with his machinery, scraping the soil of its clothes, killing the native people, 60,000 peaceful years erased in the blink of an eye. Okay. 3 more really little ones, but it's funny how you can love your little poems as much as you like the long ones. It's funny, isn't it? Newstead grave plaque. I'm looking ahead. Now, this is the grave plaque that will be on my grave. Here in peace, I sleep beneath your feet. Your verdant view above a life complete. Contemplate with history and memory how a poor man became rich in poetry.
Yes.
I love country cemeteries. Sometimes they make me cry my heart out. On one of the gravestones, on 4 of the gravestones at Newstead of 1865, 12 children died in 2 years under the age of 6. Why? You know, diphtheria, poverty, who knows? Okay. But anyway, this one I love too. It's so apropos to nowadays with cameras. The selfie. We are all become the actors of the last apocalyptic selfie, filmed by every amateur with a camera for no reason one can gather, but we can. As though we're leaving evidence of the naive good intentions that wrote the script that caused all this drama, hoping against hope to achieve the one thing we all want, a happy ending. And the last one is my muse. And I think many poets and artists have the same muse. Our child. The child we were, right? Our child. The child we were, riding on our shoulder every day of our life, whispering in our ear till we disappear into calm death and memory. Do we ever grow old? Not if our child has any say in it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Tomorrow